Hello everyone, so today we are going to start with a new session on prompt engineering. Welcome everyone to our session on the prompt engineering. Today we will explore what prompt engineering is and why it is a crucial skill while working with the AI language model. So before going for that, let's start with the 5 what questions. What is prompt engineering? What we need for prompt engineering, what is use of prompt engineering, and what are the challenges with prompt engineering. So let's start with the first question. What is prompt engineering? So prompt engineering, if you see, it has two words, prompt and engineering. So first starting with the prompt. Now what actually this? So prompt is nothing, just statement or text. It's nothing more than that. So prompt is a text which we provide to machine. Machine will process it and then give the response. It is in the same way as we speak, person understand and he will respond to you. So as we are communicating with each other, in the same way we are now started communicating with machine. So one thing we need to think that if I know English and somebody will start speaking in French, will understand? No. That means we should speak in the language, we should speak in a way in which the person in front of me can understand. Same way with the computer, we should provide the text, we should provide the statement in such a way that it should be understandable by the machine. And that creating or crafting the text, designing the text is actually engineering. So prompt engineering is like a crafting or designing the text. So engineering is mostly with that crafting the text as per the context, whatever context you have. You want to craft in a professional way or in a layman language, or what you want to do. So in the same way you have to craft you have to design, you have to show your creativity in your prompt. So we can say that a prompt engineering is a process of designing, and you can say that refining the input text known as prompt. So prompt is an input text, and with the engineering we are designing it, we are refining it, and it is given to the AI language model which will generate what response you want. And this also involves that how the AI model is interacting with the input which you have given. So that AI model's interpretation and the crafting of prompt in a way is a guide to the model to produce the relevant and what actually you want. So to fulfill your goal, you have to first craft your statement, you have to first craft your input in such a way that it should be understandable by the machine. Now what we need to for this, you should have a basic knowledge of AI and ML. What are the models? So supervised, non-supervised, and all unsupervised and semi-supervised models, and reinforcement learnings, what actually it is. So these things you should have the basic idea, as well as you should also have the idea of NLP. So NLP idea is really required because in a way this whole communication is a natural language, which is we are communicating with the machine. We are saying something in our language. So NLP is a this not, means not a very vast or deep, but yes, introductory or little understanding of the NLP should be there. Because if you have the NLP knowledge, you might have the understanding of tokenization and what is the context there or semantics, all those things. Apart of that, you should have the analytical and what you say that creative thinkings in your mind, so that you can design it, you can craft your prompt as per your requirements. And you should have the Python installed in your system with one ID, any ID you can use, either VS Code you use or PyCharm you use, that's your wish. And obviously, above all, we need internet connection. Now, what we can do with the prompt engineering, that is the application, what we can do with the prompt engineering. So, let's see this. Writing, blog writing prompts. We are just providing a simple way, write a 500 words blog post discussing the impact of the remote work on employees' productivity. And it will write a essay for you. So, if you see, this command is not a code. This is simple language which you speak or I speak in a layman. So these commands are not are like a code. They are like a just a statement or text. So content creation, it is getting vastly used. A part of that, customer supports also. Uh, it's like creating chatbots which will gather the data from your particular file, particular resource, and then it will reply to the customer accordingly. And then data analysis, analyzing the data is become very easy. Provide the data to the machine, explain it what actually you want. Like here, for example, you can see the summarize the report. It will give you a summary of the whole data. Then data insights, if you want to know, you can give the prompt. So if you see in these three applications, nowhere any code has been used. It is just a it's a language, your language. That's why it is actually working through the NLP model. It is processing your language and giving out the response. About of that, it can be used in the healthcare, like for summarization of patient's notes, or then generate the patient's advice as well. If you ask something to the now GPT that tell me the first line therapy for hypertension, it will tell you. Same way for the finance sectors, market trend analysis you can get, risk assessments you can get. Then if you go for the educational side, lesson plan you can develop with this. You can create a student feedback system or feedback forms. If you go to the legal side also, contact analysis you can get, then case law summary you can generate. Marketing side also, social media contents you can create, and you can also do the market research if you have the data in your hand. So if you see that in almost all the sectors, this prompt engineering is coming out a very 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 crucial tool to complete the task very fast. Now, what are the challenges? Yes, obviously some challenges are, first is ambiguity. That is that poorly structured prompt can really, it can create the confusion into the machine, and it will give you some wrong input output, or sometimes confusing output also may come out. So be specific, be clear when you are writing the prompt, and be we can say that concise or particular what you are asking. As much generalized prompt will be, that much generalized answer you will get. Now sometimes the prompt may that machine may get biased because of the training data provided. For example, if a data regarding a female is more in the training system, then obviously machine will be little bit biased towards the female related answers than the male. So bias. So to overcome this bias, there is only one solution, that is to train the data which is good and equally and not very what we said unbalanced data. So so this is one thing, and obviously while writing the prompt you should clearly mentioning that you want to this related data. Or in a prompt, sometimes prompt can also create the bias, can compel the machine to go bias. Like for example, if you are asking any question and if you are reflecting that it is related to any male, or you are using he or he terminology in the statement and all, so with that only he word only the machine will think that you are more concerned towards the male side, or you are more concerned towards the female side with the she word. So writing your prompt also you should be careful, that also can lead the machine to the bias side. Then scalability, developing the scalable prompts that work consistently across the different concepts is also very important. So create an adaptable prompt, so that which can get adapted and can be customized with the specific applications. For example, sometimes if we are working a long time with one domain and all, we need a prompt again and again, and just with the slight modifications. So we should have stored those prompts, because if that is working good, it's a you can make a habit that if that prompt is working good, keep it somewhere safe, so that next time you need not to again go to hit and trial, or just go under the testing that other prompt is working or not. You know that this prompt is working, so slight modification of that prompt can give you the desired goal. Now let's see, till now I was just telling that prompt can do this, prompt can do that, and prompt can be used in this and that way. But let's see some demo examples. So actually first you will see that prompt can content generation was there. So you have seen that prompt can generate the contents and all, but prompt can also generate the images and videos. However, video it needs that higher what we say that means versions, that GPT-4 is working going good, and it is generating little videos and all. But still, what is my concern is that I'm just going for the demo of text and images, because the license of that video generation is not with me, that API key is not with me of that GPT model. So we'll go for the demo of text and images now. So if you write like that, write an essay, we can just on the Indian development, we can just write on that. Let's see what it is answering on that. If we are asking to write an essay on Indian development, so you can see just I have given one statement and now it is generating the answer. So it will generate the whole answer, it will gather the information available within its memory, and that information it will utilize and generate the answer. Now once it will be ready with the huge paragraph, I want to summarize it. I don't want this big, I just want one paragraph, or just a small paragraph I want. I don't want to go this big. So what we can do, we can also summarize it. So once it will complete, we will go and see that what actually the summary is. Now just I will write that some just summarize in some 200 words. And now it will summarize in 200 words. So that is the power of prompt. and that is the power of GPT. So now AI is moving really very good. Now let's see some images example. We'll see that how we can generate the images. So let's go to the king of the forest. So let's want to make a friendship between the king and the deer. So I will ask to generate an image of a lion sitting with deer. So it's generating. Hopefully it should come out. Yeah. So yeah, now you see this lion sitting with the deer. So friendly environment it is. It is mentioning also that peaceful forest, right? Now I want to little bit modify this image. It's not necessary that every time what prompt you are putting will give you what response you want. Sometimes if the training machine is not understanding what actually you want, it may go little bit a different side what you want. And for now I wanted to add the Linus, but see, no Linus has been added, just same context, but yes, image has changed. Now let's see that these are the just general images and textual demo. Now let's see that in a healthcare sector how this can help you, means how this GPT and the prompt engineering can be helpful. So I will just write that write the therapy or treatment, write the treatment for yeah, we can write that, yeah, write what the best treatment for hypertension and kidney diseases. I'll just go for that. And you see the treatment is in front of you. So that is actually beauty of this prompt and AI. You can get a demo and all those things very nicely, and we can get the full treatment patterns and with the full explanation that what all things you need to do and what all things you need to take care and everything you will get. So that is the power of AI, right? So it will give you all that what blood pressure targets and what should be monitored, what is the special considerations, everything you will see, and it will tell you the conclusion at last that what is then on. So in this way we can say that the prompt engineer is going to help you in almost all the fields, whatever you wish. It's just a assistant, a very good assistant for the human during their job, whatever domain you have, it will really assist. So that's why the demand of prompt engineering has increased nowadays. So that's all for this session. We'll see in the next session with a new topic. Thank you.